So if you've watched any of our last videos, we have a couple about the beds that our children sleep in, particularly for Jacob. And so we've been looking for a safety bed for him, trying to get insurance on board with it. And let me tell you, the process is ridiculous to try to get a safety bed. At least it has been for us. So today we're just gonna build what we can build and fix it on our own, because that's gonna be way more efficient and probably cheaper. All right, so here's the bed situation we have going on right here. This is a tent pop-up bed, which I'll share the link down in the video below. It's worked pretty well, besides the fact that these are breaking, so it doesn't hold the structure, right? Jakey's in there right now watching something. Oh, hi, sweetie. How's it going?
She keep knocking on my door.
You coming to join us? Yeah, do you want to sit in your bed?
Yeah.
Okay, you can sit in your bed while I do some work. Elisabeth also has a cute little tent bed, more for looks than for anything else. Huh? Do you like having your tent bed like your brother? Yep, Jacob's in his bed. So then we have our zippers here. Okay, you can zip on the outside. Oops, oh. Do you want to be in there by yourself? He does not want to get out. Anyway, maybe I'll use an example of the zippers somewhere else. So we also have this bed here because we don't want him to tip it over or break it, right? And that's kind of what has been happening. So we need a stronger structure so that he can't, because when he pushes on the bed, the whole thing just goes over like that. See? So we want to be able to provide a stronger, safer structure. All right, so you can see here, yes, son, you can be in there all by yourself. He wants his space, his seclusion. All right, so you see right here, this is to the inside, so you can zip it up and zip it down from the inside, which is fine, unless you need to keep a child safe in there so you can sleep knowing that they're safe. So we need to figure out how to keep it where we can easily close it from the outside, but not easily open it from the inside. And here's my attempt at it last night. We got duct tape going here to cover up the zipper. I saw in another safety bed that you could put a piece of fabric over the inside right there and cover it so that when you zip it up, on the outside, the inside is covered, so they won't be able to go get it. Hi. So I think we'll be sewing a piece of fabric there. So right now, the main key is that in the case of an emergency, we need to be able to get him out quickly. So we don't want to obstruct the easy zipping from the outside. So here's the master plan, is to get strong PVC piping, build a frame around the outside, and then zip tie the current fiberglass poles to that. And we'll need to be doing some trial and error because the base needs to be strong enough that he can't tip it over, because we want him to stay safe on that structure, and we'll keep the bed on the ground. So this bed right here was actually it was under $100 on Amazon. You just type in the search tent bed and you can get a lot of options for under $100 that you could potentially add to and use it, because that was the issue I was running into, is I wasn't sure, like, do we get extra fabric? Am I gonna have to sew this whole thing? But already having the structure, the basic structure in place is gonna save a lot of time and money. So I'm hoping that this fabric will hold up after we get a stronger structure on it. All right, so right now we're just gonna get some basic measurements and head to the store to see what we can find. All right, we made it to the store. Got my little helpers. Ready? Yep, let's go. All right, we got our PVC pipe, our connectors, all the things that I think we'll need to get this done. And if you want to make sure that you don't miss the next video, make sure that you like and subscribe.
All right, so here you're gonna see that I am making a safety bed for Jacob. The reason why I didn't make a bed on my own earlier was because I didn't believe that I could do it. I didn't believe that I could make it strong enough. I didn't believe that I could make it safe enough, because when I did the research on these safety beds, they're made of high quality materials and they're made really, really well. You want the best for your kids. And so that's the route I was gonna go first. But I decided that I can't spend my time trying to get this bed approved when my kids need other things and I need other things. I need to be spending my time somewhere else. And so that's really what pushed me to make this bed. And let me tell you, it was a lot easier than I thought, a lot more doable than I thought, and not nearly as expensive as I thought. It just felt so empowering to be able to do this, to know that I can do something to help my child without waiting on insurance, without waiting for papers to be pushed around for me, and without waiting on the whole inefficient process that we have right now, at least in the United States. So I just went ahead and I put my kids on devices for the day, and I got food ready for them for the day and just really simple things. And even though they were coming in and out, I just dedicated the whole day to getting this done so that he would have somewhere to sleep that night. I got the actual numbers, I got the actual measurements, I got the actual prices, and that made it a lot more doable in my mind. And so if you're in a similar predicament as me, I want to encourage you to get the specifics. Get the specifics on what your child actually needs. Maybe it's not the best bed in the world, it's not even the best looking bed in the world, it's not maybe not the top best thing you'd want for your child, but if it will fit the bill, if it will get the job done, and if it will be safe enough and strong enough, then you can do that. You can make that on your own. And so I've decided, because I want to try to help in this area and I want you to see how possible it is if you're in the same situation, I've included in the show notes my material list, the process I used to make the bed, and the measurements and links to the bed that we got on Amazon. This is something you can do. And if you need more detail, let us know in the comments, and I can try to make another how-to video and more details on making this bed. But just know that you can do it, and you don't have to wait on anybody else to do what you know you need to do to help your child.
I have to work all day, so I wasn't able to help out with the bed. But that doesn't stop Ashleigh. She's such a great go-getter. She's like, okay, this needs to get done, and I'm not gonna wait around for Travis to do it. I'm just gonna do it myself. She's awesome like that. I got a great wife. And the bed is looking fantastic. I can definitely feel a lot better about Jacob sleeping in that bed and being safe.
Please keep in mind as you're watching this that if you are a family raising kids with special needs and your child needs a safety bed, this could be a good option for you or for them. And secondly, if you know somebody who has a child that needs a safety bed, please share this video with them, because it can help give them the ideas that they need. I know for me, it's just initially you're just at a loss and you're trying to figure out, what could I do right now? Because it's so immediate, and waiting on the insurance companies takes so long that it can't meet the need now, and we need to do it so that tonight he will have a place to sleep. Share this video with them so that if it can work for them, they'll have access to the information they need to take action. This is actually becoming a really big issue. Autism is on the rise, and having safety beds to keep them safe also means it's on the rise. And it's hard to work with insurances to get these things. They don't want to pay for it. They're expensive. And this is essentially what has happened with us. So there are posts popping up that are video posts of parents who are creating their own safety beds at home that are affordable and that work. And so we want to be able to add to that so that any parents out there that need to, if you find in your situation that a bed like this might work for you, then I'm hoping this can help.
Together